Hey everybody, welcome to Bura. In this episode, I'm going to be talking about what Elon Musk said about the App Store fee and new Tesla phone rumors. Alright, welcome back. So Elon Musk has said that Apple's 30% App Store fee is literally 10 times higher than it should be. And he also said that basically it's like a tax on the internet here. Now, I've talked a lot about this here. Now, believe it or not, 30% might be a bit high, but the problem with Apple phones, as we all know, is that there's no way you can sideload everything onto an app, right? So, for example, I would like my iPhone to be more like my Mac. I love my Mac here. In fact, this camera here isn't even the iMac original camera. I've got the old iMac, and this is a Logitech here, and I would quite like it a lot more. And the other thing is that, you know, if I have 2 or 3 of these, I could actually do different kinds of angles here, which actually might not be a bad idea if I can find a good setup for that. But anyway, he says it's literally 10 times higher than it should be. So 30% divided by 10 is 3%. So basically what he's saying is like really the fee should be 3% plus the credit card transaction fee. So it's what, 6%? Well, that would be interesting if indeed that were to happen. But you know what? I don't know if Apple could do the things that it does at 6%. You know, 10, 15% seems a little bit more reasonable. But really, I don't even mind paying 30% as an app developer if I just have the option to not pay 30%, right? I think that's the real issue here, right? You know, you have 30% or not here. Like, for example, I can open up the Mac App Store on my Mac here, and I actually like buying things from the Mac App Store. But I have the option to go get Mac apps elsewhere from, like, I can get games from Steam, I can just go to their website, etc. That's kind of what a lot of people want the iPhone and the iOS system to be here, right? And so Elon Musk said Apple definitely has cut this to 15% for small business developer program, which is fine here. But the thing is that he also said that he doesn't want to create a walled garden, and Tesla would never do such a thing. But here's the thing. There's no CarPlay in a Tesla. I don't think there is. I don't own a Tesla, although I do kind of want to own a Tesla here. But anyway, at the same time, though, Musk is taking shots at Apple because there's a lot of things in the works, especially the Tesla phone here. So let's take a look at that here and kind of hop back to that first article here. So we don't know what the Tesla phone is, but basically there's thought to be a Tesla watch, and he said watches are basically yesterday's technology. Well, Neuralink isn't going to come out anytime soon, and the phone is actually really good here. So there might be a Tesla phone called the Pi phone. That is, of course, Pi, the number Pi here, which I think is actually a really good name for it here. But here's the thing that really takes Tesla to the next level here. So satellite internet. Now this is huge because if you've ever tried to go to another country and you can't use your internet or your phone there because, you know, you're not on their carriers here, well, that's huge because, you know, you have to go buy a SIM card, and like switching the SIM is a pain in the butt, but you got to do it, right? But if you could just have satellite internet and travel, you don't need to do anything. And that's interesting because like Apple's not launching satellites, Tesla and SpaceX, Starlink, they're launching satellites here. Solar charging, that's actually kind of interesting. Like you could put your phone on the dash of your car, you know, on a sunny day, and then you could, in theory, charge it up a little bit. Obviously, it wouldn't only be, because that's just impossible, right? If you don't know how solar panel works here, it's the amount of direct sun that hits the solar panels at the angle, which is really important, which is why you see solar panels at the angle here, and the surface area here. And there's just not enough surface area on the back of a phone that's going to constantly be in direct light for it to charge up fully. That's just impossible. And if it was possible, it would take a long time. So obviously it's not going to only be solar, but it would be nice to just, you know, put your phone in the sun and have it charge up. That would be interesting. But then again, if you think of how many phones equals a solar panel, what, you know, just off the top of my head, like what, 200 phones, 300 phones or something like that. So it does leak into that supply chain, which is a big issue now, right? So vehicle control, you know, the Tesla app will obviously work with the Tesla phones here. And then this is an interesting one here. Astro Photography. If all the phones and cameras are made to do stuff like what you're seeing right now, it's like a person in front of a camera. But if you want to take a picture of the moon, or like a helicopter or a jet, even planets, right? Like Venus or something, it's very difficult to do that. And so his cameras at least in the Pi phone, will do a little bit better at that. And that's one thing I really like to see with Apple's. I like to be able to swap out cameras. I might want to buy the Nikon camera or the Canon camera, or I might keep the stock camera. It doesn't matter what it is, but I'd like to be able to do that here. Now, the question with the Pi phone is, would the parts be interchangeable? And that would be a huge blow to Apple, because one thing that I've said about Apple is that they don't really have a lot of competition. Like, of course, you might think Android is, but Android isn't really a premium line phone here. Now, of course, there are premium Android phones and people love them, but it's not really the best comparison here. But Tesla would be a competitor to the iPhone here. Now, I don't know the things behind the scenes, but apparently Tim Cook and Elon Musk really don't like each other. So there's that here. Also, crypto mining. So that's kind of interesting that you could, plug in your phone, crypto mine. That's interesting as well. And then Neuralink support if and when that comes out. And I'm not even, Neuralink is nowhere close to being made. Like, we're talking, it's probably going to be decades, right? If you will see it first with people that have some kind of brain damage, and that's going to be huge, right? But for your average person, it's probably not going to be a big thing. So the Tesla phone, and then of course this article goes into talking about Tesla phones. So is Elon Musk really preparing to take on the iPhone? Now, that it would be a huge undertaking for him, for anyone really, to enter the smartphone market. But Elon Musk has such a good track record that you do not want to bet against him. So would you be able to get, as developers, to develop for Elon Musk's Tesla phone or the Pi phone for 6%? That would be interesting. I want to know your thoughts down below. This channel does not get enough comments, so please comment down below. Do you think the Pi phone is a good idea? Is App Store's fee too high? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video.